Hey, what's going on? It's your boy back at you. And I want to talk about Cardi B and I want to talk about Offset. I've been wanting to get to this. I ain't going to be on this too long. But I just feel like at the end of the day, that Cardi, what the hell are you doing, Cardi? You know, what I don't get about these people, some of these females, right? Because all females ain't bad, right? What I don't understand, right? You filed for divorce, but now the man has moved on or he's trying to move on, and you're mad because he's dating other women. You filed for divorce, yet you're mad at him for dating other women. I just don't understand some of these women and the victim mentality that they have, that they push you away, but when you stay away, they hate you. I just don't understand it. And I just feel like at the end of the day, I'm very disappointed with Cardi B's behavior. That how she says that he ain't shit, and I'm just going by what she said. He ain't shit. That I wish I never met him, and all this other stuff. And I'm just saying to myself, like, why would you say that you hate somebody? Why would you say that? Why would you say that about the father of your children? You have that. That's the father. That's your children's father. Shouldn't you show him respect? Now, just because something didn't work out, that don't mean you sit around and you hold grudges against people. Because at the end of the day, that's childish the way you acting. That come on, Carter, you better than that. That I had a friend of mine tell me, right, like um, when I was going through my divorce, and one of my old friends told me, she said, I was walking around because my ex-wife, we worked together, right? Ain't gonna be on this too long, and I was sad because that was my first divorce. It was my divorce. It hurt. So I was walking around the job, I was looking sad. And one of the girls I was dating after we broke up, right? She had me in the car. She said she wanted to talk to me about something. So I said, "Oh, okay, no problem." And she got in the car and she cussed me out. She said, "Don't you ever let that girl see you sad like that. Don't you ever do that. You never let people see you sad. No matter how sad you are about a relationship ending, you never let them see you sad. And my motto is to you fellas, you never let them see you sweat. When you go through a divorce or if you break up, you don't say nothing about it. Things don't work out. You don't badmouth people because that makes you look weak. And I think that it made her look childish writing all that stuff on Instagram. Just because you hurt, you don't say that. That people that we got to do better, man. That carrying around all that hate, where's that getting you, man? Where is sitting around hating on somebody getting you? You pushed him away. And he just got tired of the carousel. He got tired of 1 minute we in love, 1 minute we breaking up. And I just think at the end of the day that that we in society that we in society that we have to do better. That the way you hurt people is you hurt people. Let me tell y'all something what y'all hurt people with. You hurt people with a kiss. Kiss, right? Kiss, right? Number one, you hurt them with kindness. Even though they broke your heart, whatever, you kill them with kindness. The I means improvement. That means you're improving your life. That means that you're doing extraordinary things without them, right? S means success. That the biggest way you kill an ex is you kill them with success. Because the best thing in the world is doing something, is winning without them. Just like Stephen Curry, right? 2022, right? Um, a lot of people thought he wasn't gonna win without Kevin Durant, which I mean he already did, but a lot of people thought he wasn't gonna win without Kevin Durant. In 2022, he did though, didn't he? He proved them wrong. Kobe did the same thing. A lot of people thought he wasn't gonna win without Shaq, and he won twice without Shaq, right? See, the best way you hurt an ex is with success. Like Cardi B, if she would have got a movie, got a TV show, um, got a new album, go on tour and break records and get a new podcast, I think Cardi B should be trying to get success because that's the best way she could have hurt Offset. But when you do things like you do stunts like that, you hurt yourself. So I already said, let's go back to KISS, right? Kindness, improvement, success. And the last vicious thing that you kill them with is you kill them with silence. Is you say nothing, you don't deal with them no more. You cut them off. No matter how many times you cry in that pillow, you don't pick up that phone and call them. You don't leave angry messages. You don't do it. Kindness, improvement, success, and silence. That's the only way you hurt people. Because the best way you hurt people is moving on without them. And I think that's what Cardi B should be concentrating on. Because all these people are doing is laughing at you. They're laughing at you. They know you hurt. You get what I'm saying? That we got a society that we got to cut all this hate, that you got to forgive. Because when you walk around with all that unforgiveness, you ain't hurting nobody but yourself, man. You're hurting nobody but yourself. And you're just making it hard on yourself. Because if he can move on, why can't you? He's dating other women as he should. He's a free man. You file for divorce. Hey, he wants to move on with his life, right? Why do a lot of women do this? You go sign the paper. What you think the man going? What he supposed to do? And to some extent, I don't blame that about Offset. I don't blame this man because at the end of the day, if she don't want you, why sit around and be sad? Hey, but what I would be doing if I was him, I would take some time to be hurt, let myself heal. But if you want to go out and have fun and heal, there's nothing wrong with that either. But that's a dangerous game that Offset is playing because you should be letting yourself heal. Because I know you ain't. I know he's not all that over Cardi B, or maybe he just got tired of her. And maybe he's just at the point where, hey, I just want to move on with my life, right? And I think that's what Cardi B went wrong, that you don't let your emotions, like my dad always told me, once you put emotions in the game is over. You don't never let people see you sweat. I went out there what I was going through, and I know what she's going through. I went out there, I got tired of feeling sorry for myself. I got tired of begging. I got tired of kissing her ass. I moved on. And I found somebody else. I got tired of begging. After a while, you get tired of that. You get tired of BS. After a while, you get tired of one day we together, next day we broke up. I don't have time for that. And that's why I think Cardi B went wrong. That Cardi B should just let herself heal. Be single for a while. Get yourself together. I think she still love. It just when you pull stunts like this, it just when you pull stunts like going going on Instagram and writing all that stuff, what are you doing on Twitter? What are you doing that for? That's the wrong kind of attention. And why would you, and I'm gonna say it again, why would you want to disrespect your baby father? Why? Why would you want to disrespect your baby father? It didn't work out, you know. Didn't work out. Let it go. And that's why I tell people that, like I remember one time I had went through a breakup and the people at my job was like, we ain't even know you. Ain't what happened? Oh, we broke up months ago. Wow, the dude was like, wow, I didn't even know y'all broke up. I said, yeah, I don't tell people my business. That like Big said, bad boys move in silence. You don't tell all your business. Get a divorce, going on with your life. You don't do that, man. You don't do that, man. You don't sit around and badmouth people. You don't do it, man. You just don't do that. That's not good. That's not a good look because it makes you look salty. It makes you look bitter. And that's the thing that you got to understand that just like you look at um no, I'm never gonna say that because I was about to talk about Sherelle and Chad Johnson, but I think his girl was childish, or a woman that he was dating. It was childish the way she did that too. Why do women do that? Talking about, well, he's free, hunt, he's free, ladies. Like, why would you say that? Like, if it's over, it's over. Just say it's over and keep it moving. A lot of these women can't do that. They want to play the victim. You push the man away. You file for divorce, but what are you supposed to do? Sit around, look sad, and kind of find out she was out. Word through the grapevine that she was out there sleeping with other men. You know what I'm saying? When you go to the altar, you taking an oath before God through good and through good and worse, right? I don't understand it. Why get married if you know you're gonna cheat? Why get married if you're gonna play around? Why? Just stay. She could have just stayed single. Could have just stayed single. And when a person say all these things, if I'm all set, I would never go back with her again. That Cardi B is a beautiful woman. But at the end of the day, I would never go back with her. And if he go back with her, he's weak. Excuse my French, but he's a weak bitch if he goes back to her. I would never go back to somebody who say they hate me. Because hate is a strong word. That she must have never really cared about you. Because you only know how people feel about you until they're mad with you. And for her to say those kind of things, and that's your baby father, that's your husband, he's all this bad. Why you married a dude? Why you got 3 kids with him? Why you took him back? I just want to say something about it. But I'm just going the point of this video that all the things is that we can learn from Cardi B that hate doesn't get you anywhere, man. That I walked around with all that hate. Where that anger gets you, man. It gets you nowhere. It gets you nowhere, man. The biggest piece is forgiveness, man. That God wants you to forgive people. You know, like God always says that, you know, anyone who say they love God but hate their brother, they're considered a liar. You are a liar if you say you love God and hate people. Because God is not affiliated with hate. I'm not trying to preach to you. But the only way you got to forgive people, man. That walking around with all that anger, it's not gonna get you nowhere. We see it on YouTube. All these former basketball players and athletes, they do podcasts, or reporters that get fired from ESPN and all these places. They come up on their podcast, they hurt about being fired. They hurt about that. That they're sitting around, and then what they do is they use the players to tear these players down because they're hurt about something. A certain player career didn't work, So they want to come up here and bash them for something that, you know what I'm saying, things didn't work out, or you get fired from Fox Sports or ESPN, so you want to come up here on this podcast and badmouth people. That's childish. And I think that's what Cardi B is doing. What she's doing is childish. That you wearing your sleeve, you wearing your heart on your sleeve. You never do that. Some things you keep in house. That sometimes you gotta take time to yourself. Take that bucket of ice cream, get you some movies, and sit at house or go to the house and chill out, or just be to yourself for a while. Don't date for a while, and get yourself together if you hurt, or just pray about it, man. You do that too. Prayer helps a lot. Takes a lot of pain. And I'm not trying to be religious. I know a lot of people are not religious people, but carrying around all that hate, that's not gonna get you nowhere. It causes hate causes stress. It causes diabetes because you be eating all kind of crazy things, and it's gonna run your sugar up. Then that's a problem that you could have been avoided if you just eat right. That all that anger causes strokes. It causes heart attacks, blood pressure problems. And all you gotta do is work on it, heal, get that good cry, let it out. I think Cardi B should just cry, get that good cry out, cry for about a month or two, and then you can go get you somebody better. And I'm not putting down Offset. I just think that at the end of the day um, that Cardi B carrying around all that hate, he's winning. When she go on these rants, when she writing all these things on Instagram and not Facebook, but Twitter, who are you hurting? He ain't said nothing about you. He's not even talking about you. And I think Cardi B is looking childish. And I wish Cardi B the best of luck. But her carrying around all that hate, that's not gonna get her anywhere. Tell me what y'all think. I'm out.